Hello, my beautiful wildflowers. How are you today? Alexis here with Modesty. I hope you guys are doing great. Well, today I have my Ipsy Glam Bag finally showed up. Let's see what's in here. And if you're interested, please stay tuned. Hey, welcome back, my beautiful wildflowers. I hope you guys have been doing well. Well, today I finally received my first Ipsy. I still am waiting for my Ipsy Glam Plus, but at least this is a start. And anyway, before we get started, you know we have to do our affirmation cards, but I'm going to spin something a little bit different, okay? And I'm going to give you one of my personal affirmations, which is very simple. And I have to credit Jen Button for this because it really made me think. And you know, if you watch my video yesterday, you'll see that she sent me some beautiful and very useful friend mail, and I unboxed it. And there's one thing on her card that I didn't read. And because I really had to think about it, because even though when somebody gives me permission to share connections, so share their stories, I really want to make sure I think it through so I can do justice to what they're trying to convey to me, okay? And I'm going to read that first and let you know what my affirmation is and what I got out of this once I really put some thought into it. And it says, P.S. Feel free to unbox on your channel, and it's okay if you tell your beautiful wildflowers the amazing surprise connection with my brain aneurysm and work in your neural ICU. Best always, Jen. So I saw this here yesterday, but I really needed to digest it and really think about how I would present it, because for me, this connection was really important because Jen trusted me with her information. And I know I keep in contact with a lot of you out there that share your personal stories with me. And, you know, and we communicate back and forth, and I really love that. And the thing is, though, you know, I don't tell those stories because you haven't given me permission, nor do I feel like it's my place to tell. It's not my story to tell. But having been able to really reflect on what people tell me, what they share with me, and what Jen has shared with me, I mean, she is a survivor, definitely. She went through, I'm a neurosurgical ICU RN, which means I deal with people that had very extensive brain injuries, okay? And mostly since I worked in a level 1 trauma center, it had a lot to do with accidents and trauma where they had extensive brain injuries. But also with those people who has had aneurysms. And aneurysms is a blood vessel in the brain that actually bulbs up and ruptures. And the outcome is usually not good. And the outcome usually ends up being permanent disability to comatose for the rest of their lives. Then they move into a nursing home to be taken care of and never to wake up, and they're in a coma, or death, right? And so when Jen shared her story with me, I mean, it is such an amazing story of recovery. And the fact that she has no deficits. She still continues to see her neurosurgeon and everything. And, you know, the battle is not over yet. But she has gotten back to a point where she can do her everyday functional thing. And that is amazing, guys. Because that is such a rarity. And I rarely recall somebody gaining their abilities back the way Jen has. And she really shared her story with me. And I was really touched by that. And so what does this have to do with an affirmation? Because this is not in a vacuum. There's other beautiful wildflowers out there, you know who you are, have shared your difficulties, your challenges, and the tremendous amount of pain and exhaustion and everything else that you went through, trauma you went through, and you have survived. Right? And you are doing well. Some of you are still battling it. Some of you are a lot better than where you were. Okay? And so the affirmation I came up with on my, on my own, or I guess on reflection of all these stories, is that you are not alone. You are not alone. Especially here in the channel of the Beautiful Wildflowers, you guys are definitely not alone. You know what I mean? Everybody has challenges and unique challenges, but they're all challenges. But I just want you to know that you're not alone in what you're going through. There's others going through either similar or totally different, but just as challenging things in their lives too. And I too do have challenges. And I do struggle with certain things. And one of the things that, I use to help me is this channel, being a creator and creating content for you and being able to share what I know and be able to give a message of positivity and forget the negatives and try to forget the negatives, right? So I want you guys to remember you're not alone. Okay, and so you can flip that over as an affirmation saying, I am not alone. I am surrounded by beautiful wildflowers. Okay, and that's my message to you today, is that really, really, you're not alone. And this helps me too, because I am not alone. I am surrounded by all of you, and I do appreciate you so much. And words can't do justice to how I feel about you guys, okay? So I just wanted to put that out there. And Jen, thank you so much for giving me permission to talk about, what we've discussed and how we've made the connection here. Because it did really trigger in my mind, it's not unique to have challenges. It's not unique to have problems. And, all of us have our unique issues, but don't ever feel alone, okay? So I hope that helps you a little bit. Anyway, so moving on, I did say I want to go ahead and share the bag here. And this is the August, still in August, so we're doing good there. So let's see what I got. Okay, cute little bag. And I'm sure you've probably seen this by now because I'm getting it really late. And I really love this detail here of the Ipsy. And I do enjoy these bags. And it looks like I have one more thing here, which is by Farah Concealer Brush 10F. And that's the first thing, right? And this is one that I think was my choice because if there's a brush available, I actually always try to get the brush. Okay, and let's see, inside is nice lime green. It's still a little summery, which is nice. And usually the card, yep, it does have the information of the product, so I can go ahead and share that with you. And this month's August 2021 theme is Wanderlust. Recharge, reset, and go off the grid. I like that. Discover rare new ingredients, go wild with manis, try techniques that suit your skin and your mind. Your greatest adventure starts with you. Okay, hashtag Ipsy Wanderlust. So great. Okay, so let's get going and see what we have. And like I said, the first item is the brush here. And it says about here, not only is this flat brush an essential for applying and blending your favorite concealers like a Total Pro, it's display worthy too. We can't get enough of the chic rose gold handle and the way it makes our skin look. Plus, it's vegan and cruelty free. Tip. Be sure to give brush a deep clean once a week using mild soap and warm water. And the retail price of this is $10 and it says it is a full size, okay? And I always wash my brushes anyway before I use it the first time regardless because I don't know what gets on there from processing. So, yep. Okay, the first thing out of my bag is a Moisture Boost Cooling Marine Concentrate Serum by Tony Moly. Very nice. And I like Tony Moly products. And this one is really cute. And it is a deluxe sample. And it's your dry, dehydrated skin doesn't stand a chance against this ultra hydrating serum. It absorbs into the skin both quickly and deeply to provide an instant cooling, moisturizing, and plumping effect. That means it must have hyaluronic acid in there. Okay. It says deluxe sample. And it is... what size is this? Does it say? I'm sure it does somewhere, but I don't see it in the front. but the full size is actually 79 milliliters and it's $25. Again, there it is, Tony Moly. This is so cute, actually. I like it. Okay, that's that. And the next item and the bag is Marc Anthony. Here it is. And Marc Anthony Super Fast Strength Leave-In Conditioner. Split ends, frizz, breakage that happen to us all. This leave-in conditioner for all hair types is packed with vitamin E, ginseng, and caffeine to strengthen, moisturize, and smooth your strands all at once. And this is a deluxe sample. And the full size of this product is 8.4 ounces and it's $8. So it's a very good value. This one here is 1.7 fluid ounces, which is 50 ml. But this actually will last a while. It detangles, reduces breakage, frizz, and split ends. Super Fast Strength Leave-In Conditioner by Marc Anthony. Okay, that's that. And these items aren't bad today, is it? No. Okay, here it is. 111 Skin. And this is the 111 brand, which is pretty expensive. You guys know that. And this one here is the Nocturnal Eclipse Recovery Cream with NAC Y Square Deluxe. This rich moisturizing cream is here to transform your dry, dehydrated skin thanks to a combo of powerful hydrating, repairing, and anti-aging ingredients. Use it twice daily to lock in moisture, protect skin from environmental damage, and reduce the appearance of fine lines too. This is a deluxe sample, and the MSRP for full size, which is 50 ml, is $280. Is that right? Or am I blind even with my glasses? No, the 50 ml is $280. So, yeah, expensive stuff. 111 Skin. Okay. And the last thing in my bag looks like an eyeshadow, and it's nicely packaged. Oh, look at that. You can see the shiny. I like shiny things. Okay, let me just pull this off. Whoops, I tore the thing a little bit here. The bag. And this is by Ditto Galaxy Shade. Wow, look at this. This is really pretty. Don't you think? Let's take a look. Oh, wow. It's called Mars, and I have a feeling this is going to be very nice, like topper. This is very sparkly. Okay, let's see what it says about it. Okie dokie. Let me see if I can hold it up. Ditto Eyeshadow and Mars. This celestial-inspired shadow equals your new secret weapon for out-of-this-world eye looks. The shimmery bronze meets champagne shade is fun, trendy, and ultra-flattering. Plus, it's made with long-lasting and super smooth powder pigments that easily glide onto your lids. So the full size of this product is $30.99, which is 16.5 grams, but this is a deluxe sample, okay? But it is pretty, though. It really is pretty. Wow. Okay. And I'm just going to go ahead and put this back. And that's it, my beautiful wildflowers. I'll say this wasn't bad. This bag is actually valued at $50+. There it is. Can you see that? Okay, there we go. $50+ is what the value of this is. Wow, well, not bad. Not bad for, what is it, $12 or $14? Something like that, right? Okay, I'm just going to put everything back the way it goes. And so, oh, even the brush fits in here, actually. Okay, I wonder why they left it outside. Anyway, so. Me and my so's. What I want to talk to you about, though, I do want to talk to you about something, and this is my, I guess, public announcement message about what's happening out there with COVID, right? And I just feel in my duty as a nurse to talk to you about that. And I'm gonna be very straight with you. When the COVID vaccines first came out, I was extremely skeptical, and I was a late adopter to the adopter to the vaccine game. Okay, I know there's a lot of mixed feelings out there, and I totally respect that, and I totally respect if you choose not to get the vaccine. And the turning point came, I'll be honest with you, I did a lot of research on this, looked at the data, and just, not be blinded by these doctors who claim to be experts regarding the virology, which is a study of virus. They didn't even have a study in virus, and they're breaking down the DNA of the virus. And I'm thinking, that data makes no sense. So I kept digging and digging and digging. You all know such thing as lobbyists, right? Lobbyists are people that actually get experts to say what they want them to say. And so a lot of the doctors are paid by lobbyists that are saying, no, this is bad for you. I mean, look at this data. And let me tell you something, the data they're spitting out, I don't expect you to understand it. But give me the time to break down what they're saying, and I totally understand it. Because I have done research and infection control, medicine, and everything else. But I was still skeptical. So I did a lot of studying about the viruses and about what is out there and what the vaccine is made of. Okay, they haven't approved it for regular use. It's an emergency use. Do I trust it? And being that I'm so skeptical, and I am somewhat of a conspiracy theorist, I'll be honest, I had to do the research myself. I had to look at the broken down data. And I came to the conclusion, especially after the Delta variant came, and now it's over, 98% of our viruses are Delta variant, and Lambda variant is coming up behind it, right? Quietly, but it'll be here. And so that's when I made the decision. I have to weigh the pros and the cons of the vaccine, and the risk and the benefits of getting the vaccine, and the risk and the benefits of not getting the vaccine. So I really put some thought into it. And like I said, I was a late adopter. I wasn't one of those people that ran to get the vaccine. I definitely was not. But when Delta really started to come out, and when the ratio of people having reactions to the vaccine versus the people dying from COVID, I had to make a decision. And I had to make an educated decision for myself and, of course, my family around me, because they count on me as a professional to really give them good information. So I wouldn't normally share this piece with you because it is my privacy. It is my private thing, but I was vaccinated. I finally did take the vaccine and say, I'd rather take the chances with the vaccine because the benefits of that way outweighs the risks. And I'm not here to convince you guys. If you don't want to get it, I respect it. I'm not even going to say you should, because if you don't feel right about it, no. But I just need to tell you what I know about it. And it's like a public service announcement, right? And there's a lot of lobbyists out there who work for, individuals and politicians who want to make sure people don't get vaccinated, right? Even those people are changing their minds now. I don't know if you've noticed that. And they're saying, okay, we were wrong. We should be vaccinated now. They just confused a big segment of their people, their followers, and now they don't know where to turn. And it's going to come to a point when everybody's going to want it and it's not going to be available. And so the reason why I'm telling you this is because there's a lot of false information out there. A lot of false information out there about how bad it is for you, how, it's going to deprogram your DNA. If somebody can figure out how to unravel a DNA, we have cures for everything, right? And so, and then they are doctors that are actually paid by lobbyists to make up these things, to make it sound good. This is the data that I've collected. This is that. And when you really look at it, you're like, this is not data. What the heck? Where did they get this information from? But it looks good though, especially when they have an MD behind their name and a doctor in front of their name, right? So I just want you guys to be aware. I just want you to really study it yourself and make an educated decision and not be swayed by either or, right? Either or. I'm not saying believe this side, but don't believe this side. I want you to look at both sides and think about what makes sense. And you should you should look at YouTube, and there's a lot of stories out there of loss. And I don't know if you know who Kelly Gooch is, and she's actually does these type of lifestyle makeup YouTubes. Very sweet girl, and she has a story out there, and which was very difficult for her to do. And she cried through the whole thing practically. And her father got COVID and battled it for a while in the intensive care unit. And it was early on, when they weren't even giving vaccines yet. And she lost her father. And he died of COVID. And there's another influencer out there. Her and her mother were best friends, used to visit each other and everything. She lost her mother to COVID. And so it's real. It is really real. But if you look at the data and the death because of COVID versus death because of, or any, not even death, reactions because of the vaccine, it is definitely inversely proportional. I mean, really, it just, yeah, it doesn't make any sense, right? So get the information that you need to make you feel comfortable to definitively say, no, I don't want it. Well, that's okay. That's your decision. You have the right to self-determination. You're guaranteed that by the Constitution, as long as it doesn't harm anybody else, okay? This is where the government's going to be able to say, now it's mandatory or you have to get tested, because it's not just you now. You affect the public. And so, but if it was just you, you have the right to self-determination, okay? And so you can get it or you can not. But just remember this, guys. Be willing to accept the consequences of your decision. Be willing to accept the consequences of your decision, okay? This is all I have to leave you with. But I hope it's helpful. And I want you guys to study it. I want you guys to really look at data from Johns Hopkins and different areas. And, this, you know, I say CDC, but that they get majority of their data from Johns Hopkins anyway. So, but that is an unbiased organization. And I really respect that organization to be, you know, they are the leaders in healthcare, one of the leaders in healthcare. So, yeah, do that. Do yourself and your family a favor and do that. Okay, having said that, if you watch through this whole thing, there's a special surprise. I'm going to give this whole bag away as is. I'm just going to go ahead and put this back in here, and it's going to be a giveaway for you guys that sat through this public service message, okay? And I'm just going to go ahead and put tape on it, and whoever wins it, I just put their address here and ship it out to them. And so I'm donating my August Wanderlust glam bag to one of you. So the word I want you to use is COVID. COVID. I don't care if it's all in caps, low letters. It doesn't matter. Just spell it COVID. And that is the secret word. And I will give it until, this is going to be very short because I don't want it to go too long because I have a weekly giveaway anyway. But I wanted people to hear me today. And so I will pick a winner on Sunday. I mean, today is what? Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 2 days, you guys. 2 days. So if you watch it, you put your name down with, not your name, but you COVID down with it. And that's it. And you guys know that it's not sponsored. I wasn't paid to say any of this. I wasn't paid to do this. This is something I bought in my money. And no social media platform is supporting me. Okay? And so, yeah, and I will go ahead and put the usual rules below. You have to be 18 and over. You have to be subscribed to me. Like this video, please. And also use the secret word, which is COVID. And in a sentence, please, please, please don't put in the comments, enter me, or because other people see that's never even seen the video, and they're going to enter. And if they win, it's not fair for those of you who have been watching the video, okay? So put it in a sentence. I'm really afraid of COVID. I got the COVID vaccine. Don't put that. I don't care if you did or not, but or I didn't get the COVID. I don't like the COVID. Whatever you want to put is fine with me. I don't judge, okay? And so, my beautiful wildflowers, it is open internationally as usual, okay? So, my beautiful wildflowers, I hope I added value, and if so, please do hit like, and please do subscribe if you like this type of material or content, and ring the bell and hit all so that way you're notified every time I upload a new video. And so, my beautiful wildflowers, my beautiful wildflowers, I wish you have a good day, a good night, a good week, or a good weekend, whenever you're watching this. Doesn't matter. Just remember, never sweat the small stuff. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.